traffic, and look at the slicing and dicing going on here.
I asked the driver what it was like to run in heavy race traffic, and he said, if you want to do it, go on the LA freeway, put your cruise control on 75 miles an hour, and then try to slice and dice your way through side-by-side traffic.
Look out, we got problems. We got problems. Buddy Lazier's in the wall. Contact is made.
Eddie Cheever as well.
Eddie Cheever, the race leader, also in the wall.
So much traffic, it caught these guys out.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. There it is, Eddie Cheever and Buddy Lazier both in the wall, nowhere to go. They were bunched up, trying to find their way through turn 3, and Lazier climbing out of the car right now. Himmelgarn Racing, Eddie Cheever there. Blue and red car. Those drivers okay.
Things happen so fast here.
Boy, you could feel that coming, couldn't you? There's nothing you can do. So Eddie Cheever, you can see he's very upset with what happened here.
This is a tough time for a driver because the emotions are just running so high. First of all, you're dealing with adrenaline.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a tough time for me to watch this because this was such a good race going on. Eddie was doing such a good job, as was Buddy Lazier. We'll have to have a look and see exactly what happened. It was just a shame.
And the cleanup continues at the race course as the race leader involved in an accident. Eddie Cheever comes up with an accident. Let's go to the replay here and watch what happens. Eddie Cheever and Buddy Lazier. Traffic.
Let's watch.
Scott Harrington directly in front of them. You know the analogy that I used about coming up in heavy traffic with your foot on the accelerator, actually the cruise control? That's all that this is all about. Trying to weave your way through traffic. Scott Harrington directly in front of Eddie Cheever in the yellow and white car. Cheever trying to look for a way around. And right behind him, Lazier. A bump, a tap, both of them into the concrete.
Clearly a mistake by Buddy Lazier. Patience is the key. We spoke about that earlier. But Buddy just wanted to get through the front so bad. Eddie got bogged down a little bit because in front of Scott Harrington, another car was passing. The car on his inside slowed down both Harrington and Cheever.
Now watch all of it up here because that's where it's going to unfold. That was that traffic you were talking about, Ari, directly in front of them, and it had an accordion effect.
And as a driver, you need to look ahead of yourself. Like on the highway, look ahead of yourself.
Oh, heartbreak for those two gentlemen who are running so strong.
A good way to get an angle is from the Goodyear blimp. It bunches up. There's a couple of taps. The next thing you know, you're in the wall.
As we saw here, Scott Sharp was slowing into turn 3.
Slow-mo, let's show you that. Let's look
this
right
car
here.
Right here is very slow.
Scott Sharp was slowing, and that had the accordion effect where everybody had to back off the throttle, and they began to do a little tap dance with each other, nose to tail, in a collective group of top drivers.
And that's how Scott Sharp ended up in the pits with a closed pit.
Getting to the final stages of the race, the MCI WorldCom 200. More after this. Stay with us.